What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time, after a bumpy landing, to say the least, we finally made our way to Crossbell. It seems like Erebony and Calvert are starting to, like, scout each other out, get ready for war. And then we had a Magic Knight total Josette's Bobcat. So while Josette's fixing it, I mean, we wanted to get to Crossbell anyway, so while Josette's fixing her ship to obviously be our return trip once we're done here in Crossbell, Yuna and the others have, of course, accompanied by Eustace and Laura. We got our two respectable nobles with us. We are in Crossbell City now, trying to see if we can learn anything about the new singularity. But before we do anything with the main story, we are going to scout out where this... Did I miss a chest? Oh yeah, I did. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. So I must have missed one somewhere. Oh, I must have missed 2 because we don't have 3 or 5. Okay. We're gonna scout out the city because it's the 15th of August. We are going to be scouting out the 3 and 9 book for this chapter. Well, chapter or just outing, I guess. The Harbor District. It's been a while since we've last been here. Just seeing Lake Elm brings the memories rushing right back. Yeah, this is where our field exercises started getting serious. It's only my first time here, but something about this place feels stuffy for a harbor. What's up with the Crossbell News Service Building? How odd, the entrance is being guarded by Imperial Army troops. Oh, look at the sign outside. Conscription office. It must have been taken over by the army, just like the Parm Training Hall. Right, they turned it into a storehouse for all the resources they commandeered. In any case, it's likely in our best interest not to venture too close. That said, we should still consider visiting the RF building. Alisa has a contact working from the inside. It could be a good opportunity to learn more about what's happening at the branch office. Really? Wow, talk about useful. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. It is pretty crazy, even though the actual layout of Crossbell is the same, it is pretty wild how many changes we've really seen since we were actually here during the Crossbell arc. Obviously, the RF building used to just be the IBC. We now have a conscription office where Crossbell News used to be. Obviously, the building that used to be the Heyu, the old Heyu building, is now the Imperial radio station. And now we know Heyu is actually hiding out over here. I believe it's in here. Yeah, Heyu training. Let's see if they say anything. Nope. Okay. Well, we are going to go to the RF building, but first things first. Alright, there's no shops here. Well, obviously. I just get it. This is obviously the noodle stand. Yep. Always good to see them. I remember when we were taste testing all the food back in, I forget if it was Zero or Azure when we were tasting all the food. But, let's head over to, yeah, let's go to the entertainment district, I guess. So I guess administrative district, still not somewhere we can, hang out at. So this is Crossbell's entertainment district, huh? Meh, it's no Rackle, but I guess I can see what Randolph sees in the place. It's certainly lively, but in a different way from the other districts. Yep, this place has it all. There's a casino, a high-class hotel, bars, clubs, and a neat little antique store, too. And there's the jewel in Crossbell's crown, Arcan Seal. Oh, the theater troupe? I've heard of them. Dunno. Seems pretty dull over there for a crown jewel. Yeah, I can't argue with you on that. Their leading lady was seriously injured over a year ago, and their second biggest star had to take a break for personal reasons. I wonder if Yuna knows about Risha. With so many members out of the picture, they only put on small shows now and then. Their second biggest star must be her. Yep. But leading ladies or no, Ark & Seal is still the pride of Crossbell. Really hope we get to see them perform again someday. Don't worry, I'm sure we will. In any case, it seems like the theater itself is still open. We could always take a look inside to see if we can learn anything. It'd be a shame not to after coming all this way. Any other points of interest, Yuna? I say we try the antique store in the alley too while we're at it. One of them is run by this old lady the SSS used to go to for info all the time. I think we only did it like 3 times. I believe old women are indeed known for their extensive gossip networks. Can't hurt to ask them both then. Let's get started. So now the back alley is now just part of, the back alley is just part of the entertainment district for this, instead of being its own section. I wonder who owns the building down there now. Like, obviously we can't go there, but you can see where it kind of like, right next to Imelda's place. But we need to find... I really can't think of a good place to find the book. My first idea would have been to go to the library where Lloyd's uncle works at, but obviously that's in the administrative district and we can't go there. I'm gonna feel really silly if it's not actually in the city. I want to at least take a quick look around before I give up and look at that guide again. Alright, well, safe to assume not in the hotel. I guess the casino, maybe? Oh. This is a casino, but it's not open just yet. Not as classy as the one in Rackle, but still looks pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, it's not exclusive, so you don't need to be a member to go in or anything. We can probably get some good info here when it's open. We'll just have to come back later. Right. Okay. I'm not going to the casino! Alright, residential district. We weren't able to come here during Cold Steel 3 either. Oh, hey! Ryo and Henri. Oh, wait. I thought... Oh, okay. We don't get to go... Okay. Oh, is that one of Yuna's siblings? Oh, no. That's probably Momo. It's been a long time, West Street. Your home is somewhere around here, isn't it? How about that? Seems like a nice, quiet little neighborhood, and I can smell fresh baked bread. Oh, wait. Is Oscar back yet? Oscar and Bennett? I wonder if they made it back. What should we do, Yuna? It's your call. I'm good for now. I can't say I'm not tempted to go home, but I don't want to get my family in trouble. We should be able to judge if it's safe by asking other residents. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll start with the bakery. I know the staff there, and it's a popular place. They should have heard of plenty of gossip. Sounds like a plan. I guess Central Square might be the best place to look then. Well, we know where the Crossbell News got moved to. They're using old Grimwood's place. Huh? Yuna? Yuna, is that really you? You bet, the one and only Yuna Crawford, back in Crossbell. Surprised to see me? You. You idiot, do you know how worried we were about you? Seriously, we thought you were a goner for sure. We had to pray at the cathedral every day. I guess Eidos finally heard us. Yuna, I'm so glad you're okay. Sorry for worrying you guys. A lot's happened the past couple weeks. Sounds like these kids really care about you. Nah, dude, we knew Yuna'd be fine. She always comes back like a zombie. Okay. Ryu hasn't gotten past his shyness yet. Who you calling a zombie? I gotta knock some manners into you. I didn't say anything. Don't hurt me. It's like you never left. I know, right? Things have been pretty tough here in Crossbell, but you probably already knew that. Be careful when you're walking around town. Sure. Thanks, Henri. Momo. You kids keep yourselves out of trouble too. Old lady Brittany. So if we try to enter it, is she just gonna be like, we shouldn't go yet? This is the apartment building where your family lives, isn't it, Yuna? Yeah, I don't want to go back until I'm certain it's safe, though. Sounds like we have some information to gather. Let's concentrate on public places where we can hear some local chatter. Like I said, I just don't want to progress the story and not find that book. If we don't find it here in Central Square, then I'll look up the thing exactly where it's at. But my best guess is it's going to be in the department store. Central Square is just as busy as I remember it. There are a lot of stores here. It might be a good idea to take this time to get ready. It's a good meeting place, too. It's got a lot of access to a lot of different districts. The tower's off limits for now. The tower? Oh, Orcus. But we can get to the entertainment district, at least. Well, now that we're here, I guess we gotta go gather intel. Didn't you say a friend of yours works nearby? That's right, over at the Orbital store. Yeah, Wendy. I haven't seen Wendy in a while. I should probably let her know I'm alright. She's the engineer, correct? Okay, let's go. Recruit Jet. Alright, let's go in here first. I'm not seeing anything, so unless it's actually a book. What do we got? General store. A Coco Panda's Tale. Okay. Well, it's definitely not going to be here at a Strega shop. Oh yeah, any of these characters you could have brought with you, so... Oh, we had just enough to get all of them. At least we're not completely broke. Alright, well, it's not in here. Alright, let's check the Orbital store real quick, and if it's not there, then I'm gonna look up where it actually is. Alright, let me look this up real quick. So, we're looking for 3 and 9. Alright, 3 and 9. So, August 15th, Vincept Cafe, Crossbell City. Where is Vincept? Is that in the back alley? Oh wait, no, that's right across from here, right? Yeah. Well, we were close, if I just looked in here. Yep, okay. Hi, Flote. Slurp. It's been hard to gain news of the outside world since Crossbell Times had their circulation halted. I decided to pick up a novel for my literary fix instead. This one's at the top of the charts right now. At first I thought it was all just hype, but it was actually pretty good. You can have my copy if you'd like. It's definitely worth a read. Yeah, thanks. Maybe I'll give it a read, thanks. I'm not happy with the Crossbell Times. I've got more to say now than ever. How could they fold at a time like this? Moving their base of operations is no excuse. I've got opinions the public needs to know about. Wow, she sure is spirited. Alright, so the next one isn't until August 21st, so 6 days from now. So, probably not the next thing we do, but the one after. Oh! The Hayworths! Hold on, Yuna, are you really back? Oh, hey, you're Harold, right? The trader who'd sometimes come to West Street? Yep, I'm back. Sorry for disappearing for a while, though. That's nothing to worry about. We're just glad to see you again. Why does Colin look so serious? At times like this, we need to hold tight to whatever happiness we can find, and your smiling face certainly helps. Agreed. Seeing you one last time added a little positivity to an unhappy situation. Wait, last? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, that's why he's sad. Papa got to go to war and be a soldier. Huh? Even you've been drafted now? I'm afraid so. I'm to report to the conscription office for my assignment tonight. So I wanted to spend what little time I had left with my family. Don't talk like that, dear. You'll come back again, won't you? This can't be goodbye. That's right, of course I'll be back. To think such kind-hearted people are being forced to fight on the battlefield. It's disquieting to imagine what may happen to him out there. Agreed. Harold, this isn't the end. So promise me you'll come home safe and sound. I promise, Yuna. You know, it's funny. You really do remind me of the good people of the SSS. Sophia, Colin, Yuna, thank you. Your words have given me the confidence I need. I'll be back soon, I swear. Oh, man. The SSS would not be happy if they learned he was being drafted. Alright, now that we found the book, let's go ahead and start checking in with everybody. See what intel we can gather in all the different districts. So, since we're already here in the Central District, these two have been standing here every single day since Trails from Zero. What are their names? Pruna and Lenali. All you two do is every day for the past, 3 years, is stand here and talk about stuff. You know what? For evidence. Alright, let's go talk to Wendy. Well, at least she's here. Yuna, is that you? I'm so glad you're alright, and you brought the rest of Class 7 with you, too. Hi, Wendy, it's good to see you again. Sorry to surprise you like this. We've had our reasons to keep quiet. Wow, sounds like you're caught up in some serious stuff. I don't know what to think about this singularity stuff, but I'm just so relieved to see you home again, Yuna. I'm sure Lloyd will feel the same. That name. Detective Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section. They were the heroes you admired so much, right, Yuna? Yeah, I wonder what they're up to now. Wish I could tell you, but no one's heard from any of them for a while. You hear rumors that they're still active underground, but it's all very hush-hush. Plus, the security around the tower is even tighter now that the Imperial Defense Force is posted there. Imperial Defense Force? Yeah, everyone around here says they're just glorified bodyguards for Rufus. Not that he needs any. They're supposed to protect the Imperial family, so I don't know what they're doing here. It's so bad not even regular Crossbell residents can go near the tower anymore. I see. Sounds like getting in will be harder than we thought. Thanks, Wendy. I think we have a better handle on what's going on now. Even with the SSS gone, I promise you Class 7 will do something about this. Yuna, you've really grown up. Alright, I'll be counting on you, but drop by here if you need any help with your orbital tech, okay? Well, since you mentioned it... That's a lot for that upgrade. Yeah, we'll leave it alone for now, I guess. Oh, well, we can do these. Alright, well, we got some insight from Wendy about what's going on here. Now, let's go back to... I don't think there was anything on E Street to do. Yeah, there isn't. So let's go back to West Street and we'll just circle around. Oh, well, while we're here... Just as I thought. You okay, Yuna? Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Let's get moving. Tokuma Shinkan. Yeah, and once we have some money, we can come back here for some weapons and stuff. Alright, let's see if Oscar and Bennett ever made it back. Oh, they did! Wow, is that you, Yuna? In Class 7-2. Oscar, Bennett, you're back from Heimdallar. Oh, you were at Vesta Street helping the citizens evacuate when the Great Twilight initially began. Yeah, we managed to make it home thanks to you guys. It's a relief to see you're all okay, right, Bennett? Yes, I'm sure Lena and the others will be happy to hear that. I should get back to work, Oscar. Let's talk about the new menu later, okay? Is Bennett okay? Don't worry, she's been like that a lot lately. Ever since I got my draft card, actually. No, Oscar! So they're drafting you into the army as well? As a commissary man, yeah. I'll probably see my share of danger, though. So he's gonna be, obviously, food-related. I ship out in 2 weeks. Morgs is back, so it's really a question of me stepping down. Ugh. That explains why Bennett looks so upset. There's nothing I can do to stop it from happening, so I'm just gonna concentrate on whatever work I can still do. How about you, Yuna? Stop by your place yet? Lena, Ken, and Nana have been missing you like you wouldn't believe. I really want to go back, but... Oscar, have you noticed anything different about the neighborhood lately? Like soldiers or MPs patrolling around the place more often? Huh? No, not that I can recall. The only thing I can think that's different is that you-know-who moved into a new office. No, really? I assume he means the news service that vanished from the harbor. At any rate, it sounds like your house isn't marked for surveillance. Makes sense. They probably didn't think you'd be coming home anyway. Yeah, I'll drop by and tell my family I'm okay when we're done. Come on, why the long faces? Don't let this stuff get you down. I just finished taking a fresh batch of loaves from the oven. Go ahead and take some. Are you sure? I see no reason to refuse such hospitality. If anything, it probably reminds Eustace of home, because his uncle worked at the food place as well. Well, if you insist, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, Bennett. I'm glad you're all okay. I'm sorry, I'm so emotionally drained. I still can't believe Oscar has to go to war. What will I do when he's gone? I want to help. Yes, but there's nothing we can do for her. Yeah, the best thing we can do for her is put a stop to everything that's happening. If we can stop the war, it stops everything else. Alright, I guess, well, here. Crossbell News Service. This must be the place. It matches up with what we heard at the bakery. Couldn't hurt to have a chat with them while we're here. It could yield some useful information as a newspaper. They're sure to have their finger on the pulse of current events. Alright, let's find out what they know. Oh, is that the same kid? I forget what his name was, but he was the kid that worked for Grimwood. Wow, they really did move everything here. There aren't that many people. This was an abandoned law office when we were here to access the Geofront. It feels completely different now. Best we not dwell on the past. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Hi, Grace. Hi, Rains. Please excuse the mess, we've only just moved in. We're still getting used to the new space, but it'll be up and running before you know it. Wait, you all. Reigns, are these the kids you told me about before? No doubt about it, I'd recognize Class 7 anywhere. I was wondering when you guys would show up, certainly kept us waiting. Oh, how did you know we were coming? What's your deal? Don't tell me you're... Well, slow down, we're not part of the intelligence division, so don't worry, and as for you, Reigns... Can't you choose your words better? It's no wonder they'd be suspicious after hearing something like that. My bad. I felt like the quickest way to get them up to speed. Hi, Grace. Nice to see you again, even though I miss Niall even more. Well, in any case, allow me to introduce myself. Grace Lynn, writer for the Crossbell Times and journalist extraordinaire. Now, about your missing instructor, the Ashen Chevalier, I've been following his career for a while now. I might be able to tell you something useful. How about it? Wow. Usually it's more what we can do for her. Oh, so you must know the SSS then. Now I think about it, I feel like I've heard them mention you before. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I've seen it all, the formation of the SSS, the cult incident, and even the struggle for independence. I even got caught up in Operation Birdcage, too. If I recall correctly, wasn't that the plan to shut down the SSS and their allies? I never thought a regular citizen could achieve so much. I must admit, I'm a little curious about what you'd be able to tell us. It also seems to me that you have plenty of information sources, maybe more than what a run-of-the-mill journalist should have. Oh, you flatter us. We're just good at keeping our ears open for gossip is all. You say something wrong? It's nice to finally meet you guys too. Reigns has told me so much. I have to say though, his stories don't do you justice. I know the SSS had high hopes for you, Yuna, but your friends have a lot going for them too. Feels like they're siding this up just so you can write a juicy article on us later. Cut to the chase, since you know so knowledgeable, tell us what's going on with the Singularity. You mean the places where all the black pleroma grass is growing? Sorry, not really my area of expertise. After our old offices got taken over, we've been real busy moving. I haven't even gotten the chance to go out for the last week or so. However, now that Rufus is out of town, this is the perfect opportunity to start gathering some info. It's true then, my brother really isn't in Crossbell anymore? From what I can glean, he returned to the tower briefly following the military parade at the capital. But he left almost immediately, leaving the Imperial Defense Force in his stead. I have no doubt he's got his hands full with the war effort. But there's something suspicious about his movements. Yeah, that doesn't sound entirely natural. It would seem as though my brother is involved with something else on the side. I'll bet the Governor General is involved in matters he doesn't want his citizens finding out about. There's not a lot of proof, but I think we're onto something. Must be a journalist's intuition. Thank you so much, you were super helpful. Would you object to letting us know if you find anything else? Of course not. Between you and the SSS, I feel like I could never run out of material. Maybe you could even give me an exclusive interview when you bring back the your instructor. Fair exchange is no robbery, am I right? For sure, we'd be happy to. We look forward to working with you. Yeah, I love how we're agreeing to this when Reen isn't even able to say yes or no. Alright, well, I guess we'll head over to the entertainment district now. Oh, there's no one here. That's weird. I wonder where the manager's gone off to. Yeah, that's it, Sully. That's the stuff. Nice. One more time. They must be rehearsing in the back. Want to go take a peek? I don't know. We really shouldn't barge in unannounced. Think of it as part of our intel gathering mission. Besides, I'd like to see what they're up to. Alright, just don't disturb them. Eustace being the parent of the group right now. Wow. Would you look at that? Sully's carrying the Arch-Concealed Spirit right now. How is she not dizzy? Truly beautiful. Yeah, I can't take my eyes off her. Her dancing is superb. Impressive indeed. Starting to see what all the hype's about. Right? She's the real deal. That's one of the troupe's younger performers, Sully Atreides. I didn't even remember what her last name... I didn't even know if we knew her last name before. AKA the Star Princess. It's like she gets better and better every time I see her. Yeah, remember when she was just being a thief? Haha, that she does, young lady. Oh, are you the theater manager? Sorry for just barging in without permission. We didn't see anyone up front, so... No, not at all. The fault is mine for leaving the front desk unattended. Sully's been improving by leaps and bounds. It's hard to tear my eyes away from her sometimes. She's like a shiny beacon of hope in the midst of all this gloomy talk of war. Yeah, we need that more than ever. Anyway, we'd better split. Wouldn't want to get in the way any more than we already have. Right, let's head back to the entrance. Who are those guys? Hi, Sully. Yuna and the others spoke with the theater manager, but didn't find any leads about the singularity. Despite this, they left feeling more lighthearted than before, and returned to gathering information with a renewed vigor. Alright, well, all that's left is, I believe, the RF building, right? Oh no, there's still something here. Oh, right, Imelda.
怪しい雰囲気の通りだろ
う。裏通り、盛り場ってやつね。マフィアの跡地なんかもまだ残ってるらしいけど。ああ、噂に聞いた。
ま、綺麗な姉ちゃんがいればどうでもいいだろう。どうでも。
Oh, wow, it's got a whole like walkway back here now. It used to just be a straight shot. But yeah, this is where Ravache used to set up shop. And then Red Constellation had the building in the second game. Welcome, welcome. Aren't you a cute gaggle of young folk? Don't see too many aficionados your age, but whether you're old or young, your money's good here. You can even pay in installments if you want. Just be careful not to let the interest pile up, you hear? Jeez, we can't even get a word in edgewise here. She's just like Lloyd said she was. Excuse me, ma'am, are you Imelda? Did you used to help out the special support section? Ah, I see. You must be the ones the IDF have been looking for. Class 7, right? Damn, she's good. What? How do you know? I have my sources. I heard about you the last time you were here for your field exercises. Can't think of anyone else who'd be asking around for the SSS right now. I imagine you're here for information. Did you want to know how Banning's team got in the tower? Wait a minute, they did what? You're better informed than we've been led to believe. Could you tell us a little more, perhaps? Is it true? Lloyd actually infiltrated Orcus Tower? Yeah. The goal was to get information about what happened in the Empire a little while back. They accomplished it too. What a shame that doing so wasn't much of an issue for the government. What? It's hard to believe all this happened without our knowing. Where did you hear about it? Oh, I've got a contact on the Orbital Network who sends me information from time to time. What is it, Ren? You took the time to visit, so it's only fair I shared a bit of their info with you. Only fair, huh? Thank you for telling us. At least we know Lloyd's already tried. Don't go thanking me yet. I don't give away information for free. Huh? Oh, don't look so worried. I'm not talking about Mira. All anyone talks about these days is war, war, war. It's so tedious. If you can throw a wrench in the government's plans, it'll liven things up a little. But if you want to buy a couple of antiques too, I won't stop you. She's a tough one, ain't she? Yeah, but she seems reliable in her own way.
何にするんだい？もう終わりかい？
This may be out of the blue, but do you cook? Oh, yeah, we do. Why do you ask? You see, boredom is what I hate the most. That's why I'm always looking for new and interesting things to try. That goes for cuisine, too. In other words, you'd like to try foods you've never tasted before. Heh, precisely. I've been to high-class restaurants, common diners, junk food joints, places that offer unusual cuisine. Whatever Mira could buy for me, I've tried, but now I'm tired of it. I'm looking for something unique. Show me your personal take on these dishes. If you can do that, I'd really appreciate it. Well, what can I say? Money can no longer buy you what you truly desire. A straight-talking lady who knows what she wants. I respect that. I see, so that's what it was about. If I can come up with a unique recipe, I don't mind letting you try my cooking. Excellent, I'll be looking forward to that. Alright. Alright, we got one more location to check out. Am I going the right way? Yeah. You know what, actually, I think we'll end things off here because I don't know if it's going to dive right into a serious cutscene after we do this last check-in thing over at the RF building. So we'll stop here and then next... Oh god, this kid's still running. Where do you run to? Well, either way. Oh, here he is. Come back here. With the trains out of service, there are a lot less imports to deliver. But we're getting even more packages from Arabonia. Then there's all the draft cards to deliver. I'm just as busy as ever, maybe even more. Being the bringer of bad news doesn't give me any satisfaction, but it's part of the job. I got no choice. Well, that explains why he's running around so much. And then he just disappears from the area. Alright, so next time we'll head to the RF building, see what Alice's contact has to tell us. And then I assume after that we're probably just going to go to Yuna's place and let her family know that she's safe. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.